Innovation against Sue in the finals of the GSL Code S. In the upper left, in the red, evening this out now.
SK Telecom T1 Innovation.
It's been on SK Telecom for, I believe, a little bit under 2 weeks now.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Just brand new on the team.
This is his 4th GSL Code S Finals. Will he have a chance to win it? Finally here tonight, he is.
SK Telecom T1 Sue.
All right, Sue. He's got to fight back, man. If he loses here, it's going to be painful.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God, indeed.
I did not expect him to do this on this map.
You know, this is sometimes the best time to do it, right? Is on a map that you should be good on.
Yeah, a map that you would not need to cheese on.
Yeah.
I guess is a map where cheese is the least expected.
Well, this is
Sue
definitely...
probably going into this thinking about the late game, when in fact it's going to be a double proxy racks, and Sue's going for hatch first.
You know, generally speaking, I would say as Zerg, you don't want to put yourself at any economic disadvantage. Skipping a drone scout, if you're going to do it on a map, this might be the map because it's so comfortable for a Terran macro player like Innovation that can just rally in and kill your 4th. So I like what he's chosen here. It makes sense from Sue, but that makes Innovation's strategy that more powerful. Luckily for Sue, didn't get super greedy. Didn't do something like 3 drones, then gas, then pool.
That is true. It's not over yet.
Yeah.
The SCV now going to come up here to the upper right. He'll see, he'll confirm that Sue is in the upper right starting location. And yeah, he's just going to have some Marines rallied over there. Nope, he's actually going to rally him directly over there, making the bunker immediately.
Told him it's so early here.
Oh my God, okay, he pulls a lot of drones. I don't know how many are mining actually.
Not a whole lot.
Not a ton. The angling, by the way, for the SCV was pretty good, all the way around to the right side. But this will be a forced cancel. However, every second a worker is not mining is about 1 mineral. So you got to think about how many minerals are not being gained here for Sue. Meanwhile, Innovation has all of his workers mining except for the one SCV that's coming up here that's trying to make the bunker.
Well, those drones going to continue to try to zone him out. He needs to get a spine crawler up. He knows that this is going to be his key to victory here. It's going to be pretty tough. But Innovation's done a good job denying him a lot of minerals here.
Okay, he's going to keep pushing forward now. Spine started, Lings are out. Queens are making as well.
Yeah, the Queen's going to be
these
just
Marines
important.
basically want to kite back to the bunker on the low ground if things start to get bad.
Yeah, that's a lot of Marines now, though, so a lot of damage being put out. No good way for him to engage.
He really needs to get that spine crawler a little bit lower. Okay, the spine crawler's done. He should target that SCV.
Yeah, he really needs to finish that.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
I'm kind of shocked he
oh
didn't.
My,
okay, there you go.
Whoa.
Still, it's very close. That SCV went flying there in the 0G. And, oh, God, he finishes up that bunker. So painful.
Now, notice he's getting that SCV away. Okay, the SCV is picked off. I thought he was going to send it down. Tries to salvage it, fails.
All right, looks like a hold for now. Really, Sue did a pretty good job not losing too many drones. He was at 17, then he made a spine. Yeah, he only lost the 2 drones.
Well, the best Zergs in the world are so good with the drones for holding bunker rushes.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody who's played Zerg for a long time knows this is just part of your life as a Zerg player, is dealing with people bunker rushing you.
Yeah.
So, I don't think you're going to get somebody better than Sue for holding stuff like this.
Well, he has held it for now. He did make a few extra Lings. You've got to be careful with this. If you stop making Lings, they keep making Marines, they can still bust you. And in fact, we see Innovation kind of poking up.
He's going to go. He's going to go for the spine. He gets it.
Really well done on that spine. And it looks like these Lings are going to get up and get a little bit of a surround, picking off some of these Marines, but still quite a few left over.
Oh my God, Queen off creep.
Queen back on creep, running around now. More Lings on the way. A couple Queens here to defend, though.
So the Marines go back into the bunker. And yeah, he is going to get some more Lings to try to hold this. We have the third command center. That's going to be done in a little bit. So while he's pressuring Sue, he's actually going to get an econ lead back at home. Notice it's 22 workers to 23, actually, so very even. But when those mules start landing for Innovation, it's going to be very, very scary. We should just try to target that. If he gets that, that was so good. It wasn't canceled.
Oh, man. So brutal. Looks like, oh, he almost gets queen there. Nice transfusion there by Su, and he actually does get the other queen.
Man.
Continuing to push forward.
You know, he is so good about knowing when to kite forward and then when to stutter step forward or backwards, I guess you could say. And now targeting down these drones. This is a lot of drone kills right now. It's down to 18 drones total.
This is a lot of damage being dealt, and it looks like Innovation getting a bigger and bigger lead. Goes back in that bunker, pops out immediately, knowing his opponent will turn around. And at this point, the lead of Innovation is so gigantic.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. The Queen's now going to keep this Marine pressured out. One is very low. We don't know if there's enough transfuse energy on the other Queen to heal.
Tasteless. This is almost like the Nestea Marine King finals at this point. Just cheese after cheese after cheese all early game. Bunch of Marines all over the place. And it's looking really very much like Innovation is going to be able to take this game. Even though it's not ending right this second, the lead he's gained by forcing all those Zerglings, by killing the extra drones, while getting 3 command centers, his economy is worlds ahead of Su's, and Su hasn't mined even 1 piece of Vespene gas yet.
That's actually very true. I really like how Innovation pulled out there.
Yeah.
There's, the sign of a very good player is when you identify that the rush is no longer helping you as much.
Yeah.
If you're going to, put any more effort into trying to kill him, there's a chance you're going to end up getting behind or even in and out. And so he backs up and just lands everything in his main, and he's just going to macro up now. Meanwhile, Zerg is going to have to figure out how to play catch-up. 38 SCVs to 31 drones, but a way more developed tech tree here for Terran, too.
And with the 3 command centers, his economy is going to be ahead for just about forever. I love how much he's scanning. I love that he made 3 bunkers just in case. He looking at it, Innovation probably thought to himself, I don't think he even has gas yet, but he made the bunkers anyways because he's like, this basically the only way I can lose is in the next few minutes, So he's being careful, he's scanning, he's putting up extra bunkers. He's just kind of preparing for everything. He needs to play catch-all at this point because Su will not be able to come back without some sort of trick, without Innovation making a mistake.
We have the Hellions coming out, and he just wants to keep the map clear of everything. 1-1 starting now for Innovation. And we see for Su, he started the Baneling's Nest. Again, Su just so behind, though. I'm trying to think of a world in which Su would come back from this, but this is a very straightforward game for Innovation from here on out. Just don't miss a beat and do a push when you have that right supply.
Exactly.
And come out. There's nothing really fancy here for that Innovation has to do to win, because all the smart stuff and the tricky stuff he did early on, and it worked.
Yeah. I would say that if Su wants to come back here, Tasteless, he needs to play like maybe like True. When True gets behind, he says
skip upgrades, for instance.
Yeah, forget upgrades,
counterattack, stuff like that.
Yeah, lots of Banelings, that type of play. Now we see, oh god, even these Hellions getting a bit of value here, but. Yeah, if he just goes for that style, if he just skips his upgrades, lots of Banes, lots of Lings, runs around, maybe he can start to forge some sort of comeback here. But if he tries to play like standard macro at all, Innovation will crush.
No drones at the 3rd hatch. This is... All I can say is Su is more and more behind. You could see this completely developed tech tree here. Oh my god.
Oh, I was going to say, it's time to Tectonitis. He thinks that Overlord is dead.
Yeah.
No. Well, that's an economy for you right there. Oh,
yeah,
my God. His economy actually...
He's about to finish his armory, just to put this into perspective, and we have Banelings just starting.
It's
to
crazy.
be made here for Su.
And
Stim
the thing
is about to be done, too. I think there's a high chance that he just pushes when Stim's done.
2-2 at this point is even overkill, Tasteless.
Yeah.
Like, if he could see the whole map, he wouldn't start it. Yeah, you would skip it altogether because all he needs right now is to make sure he doesn't die.
Now, Su is famous for coming back in situations like this, but looking at the map right now, I don't think...
No.
Especially with how good Innovation is right now, I think Innovation... Again, as long as he just covers all of his bases...
Just because you're famous for building bridges doesn't mean you can build a bridge to Mars.
Yeah, wow. Wow.
Confucius says.
Yeah. Yeah, Confucius said that. Wow.
Baneling's speed on the way. That's definitely the one upgrade he truly needs here. It's nowhere near done, so as this push comes across the map, Baneling connections are going to be almost impossible.
Okay, he's going to pick up and go into the main. Meanwhile, pushing into the front, this is just to divide the Zerg forces. Oh, I didn't even see that, actually.
No, none of us did.
So there's Widow Mines over there, by the way. Nice targeting.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Just brutal.
We should be seeing GG shortly here.
Yeah.
Innovation is everywhere.
And looks like he'll be able to pick this up easily while the rest of his forces kill the third. Really one-sided game there. Nicely done.
Artosis
yes.
Is Innovation going to win this finals? And this will be the 4th GSL that Sue gets second place?
I already told you. It's a 4-2 Innovation.
How many silver medals is Sue going to get? If he was a superhero, would he be the Silver Surfer?
Wow. He would be
He would be the Silver Surfer. Yeah.
Well, you know what? He's going to be Hell Rider pretty soon here, man, because he's going to be nothing but a flaming skull if he has to listen to one more reference to Kong.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, let's go back over that game real fast. The proxy, very effective. The hatchery was not killed, but enough drones were. Innovation did the smart, safe play, and he pulled out, went back to his base.
Yep.
From there, the tech was ahead. He had much better income, and all he had to do was a neat push. Innovation can't even hide the smile on his face as he's starting to really dominate now. We started out today with 2 wins there for Sue. We're now sitting here with 3 wins for Innovation.
That's right.
Innovation, if he wins the next game, it's done.
He wins one more game, it's done, Cases. He could do double Proxirax 2 games in a row. There's a pretty decent chance he takes home the gold.
That's true. And you got to think, from the start of this year all the way to tonight, which is our final GSL Contest of the year, Innovation's been there the whole time. We've been casting Innovation for a while, Artosis, in the finals of the GSL. And here he is again. We've been casting a lot of losses in the finals.
Yeah, man, Sue is
history is repeating itself here.
He can't believe what's happening right now to him. Like, really, he has to be looking and be like, this is a curse. How does this continue to occur? Like, 5 second places in the last 5 tournaments he's been in. Oh my God, just so sad. In fact, SK even got second place in Pro League. Like, this is just
yeah, that's true.
Sue just can't.
Oh my God,
he can't buy a win, man.
Well, if Innovation wins one of the next games, it's done. Sue has to win our next game and then the one after that. But
still doable.
It's still
doable.
It's still very possible. We're going to go to a short break. When we come back, we're going to continue the finals here between Sue against Innovation in the GSL.